I wake up to hell. We were no longer allowed.
New chapter.
We were no longer allowed up on deck. Luke over here was freaking out. He knew what had happened because he was up in the middle of the night and was kind of awake for the next series of events where the motors completely died. The battery died. We had no power. We were on a backup generator. The generator died. It was dark. It was cold. We weren't allowed up, so we were confined to the morgue. And the morgue was puke-filled, it was just rattling, it was cold and damp and dark, and all we could hear was whoosh, whoosh. Things were smashing and going, and people were going crazy. It was starting to set in, it was cabin fever, it was real. So the way that the Coast Guards got called was because our boat has a transmitter that transmitted our position, and our Ryan, our captain's father, was tracking our journey. So when it was stopped transmitting 50 miles off the coast, he calls the Coast Guard and says, might have a situation you want to look into out there. So there's some correspondence back and forth. They know our general position. The plan is they're coming out to tow us. On the deck at this point, we've got bent boom.
This is late Sunday night, early morning, right?
This is late Sunday night.
Yeah, and early Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just getting relayed messages. Okay, we're gonna get towed. But when I went to bed,
10 hours.
Yeah, we were 45 miles out, but when we woke up, we had drifted backwards, so we had lost ground throughout the night, and we were just kind of bobbing around in the ocean at this point. So the Coast Guards come, and they start to tow us, and they estimate 9 hours that we're going to be down there. Okay.
Which 9 hours in a closed bung, like
claustrophobic.
The bang was every 2 seconds. You could hear the sound of the mast shaking like it's gonna pull off the ship.
It's just a very intense experience. Like the tension was in the air. It was emotional, and since the Coast Guards were there, we needed to have our safety suits on, and our safety suits are very constricting. You can't really move in them. You don't have hands. You're just kind of like this.
Waddling duck.
Yeah. I've got a golden picture of Luke on his bunk, trying to keep calm with his eyes closed like this. And this was just before the breaking point. This was just before everything was about to spiral. So we're still thinking 9 hours. Ryan comes down, says, guys, the tow is taking a bit longer than we had anticipated. It's going to be 18, at least.
Another day.
18 hours. 18 hours. Luke gets up, and like the boat is doing this. Like for 72 hours we're doing this, but the boat is just thrashing, and Luke's trying to get his suit off, but he can't. And so he's smashing, and I can't emphasize the